I'm visiting friends and family in the south coast of Australia, and everyone keeps telling me about the Sydney Rock Oyster and how it's superior to its cousin, the Pacific Oyster. Apparently it's supposed to be creamier, more flavorful. It got me really curious. I've never tried one. How are they grown? How do you eat them? What do they taste like? Well, I'm going to find out. I'm Magno Barrows. I'm well into my 50s and loving it. I'm on a journey to discover the superpowers of aging and how we can all harness them to keep living our best lives without surrender. Join me on this exciting So 50 adventure. Sydney Rock Oysters grow along the west coast of Australia on the Tasman Sea, particularly in Merimbula, a seaside town on the sparkling Sapphire Coast. That's where I met Tim Jones, 51. He runs an incredible oyster farm and has the expertise to teach me all about this mollusk. My first lesson, flipping bags at his farm. So these oysters are not ready to be picked yet, so we need to keep flipping the bags so that marine life doesn't grow around the bags, correct? So let's do it?
Yep. What we try and do so the bag dries, we just clean a bit of the rubbish off it and then flip.
Okay.
And I'll leave these here.
So these are Sydney Rock oysters. They're quite different from the Pacific oysters. What's so different about these oysters?
They take 3 years to grow. The Sydney Rock Oyster a lot creamier, a lot fuller taste, and I just think they're a great product.
Oysters can filter up to 5 liters of ocean water per hour. They are rich in protein, vitamins B and C, zinc, and calcium. How many dozens of oysters would you harvest?
Probably looking at 100,000 oysters here.
Yeah. Once harvested, where these oysters end up?
On the plates of restaurants, top restaurants in Sydney and Melbourne, all over Australia.
Tim, this is a fully mature Sydney Rock oyster, right?
It is.
I'd love to try one. Can you teach me how to open it?
For sure. Just pierce that abductor muscle and just twist.
Tim just gave me a crack course on opening a Sydney Rock oyster. Now it's my turn to try it. Much faster. Look at this. Look at this.
You've done it?
I've done it. Let's try it. I don't think you can have an oyster fresher than this. It's delicious. Tim, you're 50 now. Is there anything that age has impacted on you?
Gives you a bit of a wake-up call, like a trigger to say, let's have a crack. So once you turn, you realise that how quickly that time's gone, so you just got to make the most of it now. Whatever you do in life, just got to have a crack.
But you're saying that it's a privilege to own the farm, right?
Oh, for sure.
Are you reminded of that privilege every time you're in the water?
Every day we're out on the water. There's not a day go by where we don't know how lucky we are to be doing this.
For how long are you going to keep having the oyster farm?
As far as I'm concerned, we've just found a niche here with this product and this way of life, and that we hope to stick to it. I've
tried them straight from the sea. Now I'm off to a local restaurant to try them in different ways and with a little wine. We've had these delicious Sydney Rock oysters straight from the sea, but there's so many other ways to savor it. And Jackie from Wheeler's Restaurant in Merimbula is going to show us a few.
These are our Kilpatrick oysters, which is served with bacon and Worcestershire sauce. This is our Japanese diced cucumber, pickled ginger and wasabi mayo. The Shanghai over here are a blend of soy, kaffir lime, ginger and shallots. And a good old favourite naturele, which is creamy, delicious and very hard to beat.
Eager to try them.
Let's do it.
Let's try it. Some people swear you should not add anything to oysters, but I invited Deb and Betty to help me try oysters in different ways. I loved eating these oysters in the ocean and at Wheeler's, but most important, I enjoyed doing it with Tim, Deb, and Betty. This was a fantastic experience, and thanks to Tim, I was able to get my feet wet, work at his farm, and eat some of the world's best oysters, fresh straight from the sea. What a great way to spend quality time with family, meet new friends, and learn something new. For me, this is living.